Hey guys, it's Amy here again and I'm going to be doing a tag video for today. I was tagged by Lorraine Brotista, I think that's your name, I apologise if I've said it wrong. She tagged me in the Bookish Your Vacation / holiday, that's what we call it in Britain, you know, a good old holiday. I'm just going to jump into the questions. If you'd like to answer them, I'll put them down below. The first question is destination or setting, where would you want to go on your holiday? I'm going to have to say Middle Earth. From Tolkien's imagination. I love it, everything to do with it. I would want to go there, you know, specifically I probably want to go to Rivendell, places where the elves are. I really like the elves. I think I'd quite like to go to Lothlorien too. I think Tolkien's world is like awesome, so well built, like the depth that he went into and description and kind of building it all is just amazing. The second question is constant companion. Who would you want to go with you? It doesn't have to be from the setting, your destination setting, so I would choose Klaus. I think that's how you say it. I always said Claus, but it's definitely Klaus from the Unfortunate Events series. I really kind of fancied him when I was younger. I read these when I was like 8 or 9, and Klaus was probably about the same age as me when I read them, and I always kind of fancied him. He was very knowledgeable, and I think if I took him to Middle Earth with me, he'd be pretty good at like deciphering texts and communicating. I think he'd be quite good at learning the language of the elves and talking to them about elvish things. I did have another answer. I was going to say Gale from the Hunger Games, because I think he'd be pretty good at like tracking and hunting down like squirrels to eat and stuff if we wanted to go and travel in the forests or woods around Middle Earth, but I think I'm going to stick with Klaus. Question number 3 is Disgruntled Copilot. Who you wouldn't want to be sat next to on the train to your destination or plane to your destination. I would have to say Lucius Malfoy from the Harry Potter series. I think he would whine the whole journey. He would sit there making a nuisance for himself, just being annoying, but I'd bring him along because I think he'd get along well with the elves. Like, he's got that hair thing going on, like the long blonde. I think he'd fit in quite well, so once he'd got there and complained a lot, I think he'd enjoy himself. Number 4 is tour guide. One person from your setting that you would want to lead you around. I'm gonna have to say Aragorn. I think he's awesome. He's my favourite character out of all of the people in the Lord of the Rings. Definitely be good at like listening to the ground and working out if there's some scary orcs about to jump around the corner at us, and I think he'd be pretty good. Plus in the film, I mean, like, who wouldn't want Viggo Mortensen leading them around? Who? Question number 5 is sight to see. Where would you start your vacation? I think I would go to the Shire and then to Rivendell and basically follow the path that the Fellowship took when travelling with Frodo and the Ring. Well, I'd probably stop at Lothlorien because that's kind of where I want to be anyway. So number 6 is something to avoid, an aspect of the world that you wouldn't want to be involved in. And obviously I would not want to be anywhere near things like Sauron and Saruman and Shelob the Spider and the orcs and, you know, Mount Doom, Minas Morgul. I wouldn't want to be near any of those ghastly places, as they're just not nice and full of scary things that would probably want to kill me. Question number 7 is Souvenir. One thing you bring back to your normal life with you. I would have to say the book that Bilbo and then Frodo write their stories in. I'd love that. I'd love to have the original book that The Hobbit was written in and The Lord of the Rings was written in, and then it was passed to Samwise Gamgee and maybe he wrote a little bit of something in there too, so I'd love to own that book. And the final question is one-time visit or go-to vacation spot. Obviously I would want to go there more than once. Like, I think I'd go there like constantly throughout the year. Every time I had like a holiday I would go, like in the summer and in the spring I would want to go and see it when it's snowy and go and walk up a mountain and just, I'd love to see all of it. In fact, I just like to live there all the time. I don't need to be here, it's fine. Anyway guys, that's the end of the tag. So I'm not sure who hasn't been tagged, so I'm not going to say any specific names. So if you would like to do it, then go for it, and if you don't want to make a video, then talk to me in the comments. Tell me what your vacation spot would be, and I'd love to hear what you've got to say about it. My Goodreads link will be down there too. If you want to be my friend, then that would be brilliant. I love making new friends. Anyway, that's it for today guys. I hope you're all having a brilliant day. See you soon. Bye!